Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on? And welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to give you a full max speed and plyometric and velocity-based workout that you could use to increase your vertical jump and jump higher. Before we get into the exercises, make sure that you like this video, comment JUMP, J-U-M-P down below in the comment section if you want a free vertical jump training program, and subscribe to the channel, share this video with somebody else who wants to dunk. So let's get into it. This is a full max speed, max velocity workout for vertical jump. Remember, to increase your vertical jump, you want to increase your power output. How do you increase your power output? Power equals force times velocity. Force and velocity, increase both of these, you will increase your power. So we want to be training for max strength. Check out that video. We want to be training for power. Check out that video. They were the last 2 days. And then we want to be training for velocity. So you can do full velocity, full plyometric workouts, and it will also help you increase your vertical jump. And that is the best way out of strength, depending on your body type and depending on what you are lacking, out of strength, power, and plyometrics, or speed or velocity or jumping. One of those parameters that are going to help you increase your vertical jump the most is jumping, is plyometrics. The best way to increase your jumping ability is jumping, plyometrics, velocity-based movements. But if you're lacking strength and power, that is going to probably get you more benefit than velocity. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's get into the exercises. We start off with a dynamic warm-up. You could do any warm-up. Just make sure that you are increasing your tissue temperature, the temperature of your muscles, your connective tissues, your tendons, et cetera, et cetera. That is the most important part. Increase your blood flow, your heart rate, everything that you want with a good dynamic warm-up. You can look at, just search Nathanael Morton warm-up, or click this card right here, and you could do my 7-minute dynamic warm-up. Then we have reverse dead mills to warm up our knees. You could do reverse sled. You could do reverse dead mills on a treadmill that is off, just pushing the belt for 6 minutes, or you could do 4 sets of 25 reps of Poliquin step-ups non-stop. Then we have 3 sets of 1 minute of jump rope, just low-level reactive-based exercise. So get a jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope or you don't have space to do a jump rope, just use an invisible jump rope, and that will work just as well. Then we have band accelerated squat jumps. So for these, you're doing a deep squat. You are using the band to assist you, and you are jumping as high as you possibly can, using the band to assist you and help you jump faster and higher than you are normally used to jumping. So there's a lot of overspeed exercises in this workout. And the reason why overspeed exercises are so good, I used to think, I watched a video on how to increase my vertical jump when I was like in high school or maybe my first year in college. And I saw somebody holding bands and jumping with the bands. And I was like, that's so stupid. Why would you? I don't need the bands to assist me. I'd rather hold dumbbells and jump with the resistance. But I didn't understand that it's different. Jumping with resistance and jumping with assistance is working on 2 different things. Jumping with resistance is going to be working on, your speed, strength, your power. Jumping with assistance, an accelerated vertical jump, is going to be focusing on overspeed training, teaching your central nervous system to fire faster and more efficiently than it is used to. If you can jump, 40 inches in the air at a certain velocity, but then with the band, you can jump 50 inches in the air with a faster velocity, that is going to teach your central nervous system sending the signals to your brain and your motor patterns that we need to be able to jump faster and we need to be able to jump higher. So a lot of overspeed in this workout. So first one, band accelerated squat jumps, 2 sets of 10 reps. Then we have band accelerated lunge jumps, 2 sets of 5 reps, same type of thing, teaching the central nervous system to fire faster than it is used to, teaching the neural pathway that we need to make this more efficient. So 2 sets of 5 reps each leg of band accelerated lunge jumps, and these are deep lunge jumps. Just make sure that you don't hit your knee on the floor and you're jumping out of the lunge as high as you possibly can, switching in the air, landing in the other leg lunge, and then jumping again. 2 sets of 5 reps each. Then we have band accelerated pogo jumps. For this one, it's minimal knee bend, it's very reactive, it's minimal ground contact time, jumping as high as you possibly can. So pogo jumps, but you're just holding a band, jumping as high as you possibly can with those pogo jumps. Then we have a 12-inch box penultimate hurdle jump. So you're going to do your penultimate, which is the last 2 steps of any 2-foot approach. So whether you jump right, left, or left, right, you're going to do both your right, left, and left, right with these 12-inch box penultimate hurdle jumps. So you're going to push off the box like it is a depth jump, but it is a penultimate depth jump. But you are jumping over a hurdle. That is why it is called a penultimate hurdle jump. So get a 12-inch box or something similar. It doesn't have to be exactly 12 inches, but around that height is best. Once you start to get higher, it starts to really mess up the technique and the motor pattern of your penultimate step. So 12-inch box is the best, and you're going to do 3 sets of 3 reps of your right, left, and 3 sets of 3 reps of your left, right. And jump over the hurdle, jump over the bench, the box, whatever you have. And if you don't have that, you can just jump in the air afterwards. But 12-inch box penultimate hurdle jumps, 3 sets of 3 reps each approach. 3 to the right, left, and 3 to the left, right. Then we have normal hurdle jumps, and these could be high, but remember, if you're a beginner or you haven't done hurdle jumps or you have knee pain, you have no business doing high hurdle jumps. Let me say that again. If you are a beginner or you have knee pain, you have no business doing high hurdle jumps. Fix your knee pain first and then start with low hurdle jumps. Jump over your shoes. Put a bunch of shoes out or low hurdles. Jump that first. Then get into your high hurdle jumps of 5 sets of 3 reps. Then we have 5 sets of sprints for 30 yards. And everybody knows how to sprint. That is the exercise that works on velocity the most. There's no exercise in the world, you can't think of one, that improves your velocity more than sprints. It is the end of the curve for velocity. So there you have it. Then after that, your 5 major stretches. You could do your quad stretch, your calf stretch, your hamstring stretch, your groin stretch, your adductor stretch, whatever you're going to do. Just make sure you do it for 10 minutes. It's optional. Stretching isn't the biggest deal, but 10 minutes of stretching and then 10 minutes of breathing and visualization. We are lying on the floor, breathing in and out through your nose, visualizing your goals, shifting your body from the sympathetic fight or flight into the parasympathetic rest and digest to stimulate recovery. But guys, this has been a max velocity workout for increasing your vertical jump and jump higher. Like this video if you like it. Comment jump for a free vertical jump program. Subscribe to the channel and share this with somebody else. I can't speak. And share this with somebody else who wants to dunk. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. I post every single day at 9 a.m. Peace.
We going back to back on them like we Huey and we Riley. This that back in my back flow, we back again so highly. This that back in my back flow, we back to change the climate. This that back in my back flow, we bring the force like Tommy. Back in my back flow. Back in my, yeah, back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, I'm back in my bag, yeah.